Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Neremik. Welcome back to more of Animal Crossing New Leaf. Welcome Amiibo. Right now it is 10:10 on the 22nd of February, 2025. And yeah, hopefully you guys are doing good. I don't know why I just defaulted to doing the intro I do when I get up on the start screen, but hopefully you're doing good regardless. And yeah, well, yeah, hopefully you guys are doing good. I don't really have too much for a plan today. I just figured I'd come on and hang out. Because I mean, hey, if anything, more regular. Productive, maybe less so. But yeah, I just figured that out. You know what I mean? I've had an itching to record this all day. I would have been busy. And oh, now I'm home. Now I'm home and I can record it. I know, true bliss. And my emulator slightly less so. It has been lagging. I did just get done recording Tomodachi Life. It wasn't having too much fun there. But hey, I'm sure it'll iron out any lag by the end of the recording. So we say. But how you doing, Rizzo? It's a long time no see. Have you just been busy or hiding from me? No, I've been a little bit busy. I mean, how long ago was the last episode? I don't know. Are you gonna have a go at me too, Scoop? We'll have a look. It's been a while. I hope you weren't slacking off your only work house just because we haven't been connecting. No, blast these abs. I guess I will let you know. Ooh! Okay, sorry, had a realization that big caused the thing to lag. Yes, actually. I was just thinking how, like, I kind of need to check what's here more, because I need to go in the fortune-telling tent to visit them enough times to get them on Main Street. On the bright side, found the fossil. But yeah, so again, we don't have much to do tonight. We don't have any plans, any schemes, yet. I mean, we've got the usual, but that's not really a plan. That's just what we do anyway. Huh, I forgot there was a rock there. Okay, maybe it has been longer. Again, I'm not going to fact check when the last episode was. I'm just going to assume it's been 84 years, and I'm just none the wiser. Because knowing me, that will be the case. I was saying in Tomodachi Life just then, I am coming down with a little bit of a cold and or / migraine. Like I woke up this morning and I was like, I get. Oh, are we sure it hasn't been 84 years? What do you mean? I didn't realize that was the fake rock off the bat. But you know, I'm going down with something. So we'll just anything I do poorly this episode, we can just blame on that. Joy of illness. I have an excuse for everything, or do we? Seriously, we're getting very lucky with these money rocks. But in the meantime, how are you doing? Barbara, you're trying to escape, but you can't. How are you doing? Hey, it's Daniel, darling. It's been so long since I last have seen my son. It's kind of lonely in Mr. without you around. Drop me a line every so often, will you? I'll try to. Again, I don't think I take too long to do recordings, but with the rate my village is going off at me, I'm thinking maybe my perception of time is slightly different to theirs. It's like maybe I should do New Leaf a little bit more often. I know. What do you, the viewers, say? Should I do New Leaf more often? I don't know. We'll see. We'll figure it out. But yeah, so in terms of what I got up to today, I know I said I was going down with something, but I actually pretty busy day. And in fact, as that one song just says, I just put the pieces together. I have a yap for you guys today. But yeah, no, first I was busy today. Basically, yesterday I booked, before I felt like I was having a migraine, for the record, I booked my sister in to go to this place that's in a few towns in the UK. But basically, you pay to get in, and they have a load of arcade machines, and they're all set to free play. And we'll go to our fruit whilst I'm talking about this. Or will we? No, I'm thinking museum, actually. Just so I don't go insane. But yeah, so you get in basically for a few hours. Today it was like 11 till 11 if you got the earlier slot. Pretty fun. They've got a load of like different games and stuff. I will come back and yap to Marshall in a minute when he's not fishing. And I'll pick that up and do it in a bit. But right now I want to walk and clear my pockets of any fossils. Ugh. But you know, I've been a few times. It's pretty fun. They have a few. I say a few. They have a lot of imported Japanese rhythm games, which is like straight up my street. So yeah, I went there today. Which you might think, Mr. Neremik, this sounds like a legitimate cause for disaster. You surely, in knowing you had a migraine, would not go to this place with 10,000 flashing lights. So anyway, we played Taiko no Tatsujin a few times. Yeah, I did. I'm simply built different, as the kids say. That said, if you ever want a... Well, no, okay, I say you guys learn things in these videos. Here's today's anecdote of wisdom. Do as I say, not as I do. Do not go to an arcade with bright flashing lights when your eyes do not want that. Very not fun. On the bright side, though, a lot of fun. They even had more rhythm games than they had last time, so I was flourishing. Truly. They've even added some ones like the ones that they already have, I didn't realize they could do, so I was like... It was peak. I enjoyed it. And yeah, yesterday I went bowling. I can tell I went bowling yesterday because me thumb hurts. Yeah, that was fun. One of the pins in our lane just wouldn't register as going down, so we couldn't get strikes or spares. But it was fun. It was fun. My thumb hurts, you know, I had a bit of fun too. I was developing strategies and everything though, and even though the scorecard wasn't, like, depicting it, I at least got semi-consistent with strikes and spares. I mean, my sister wanted the bumpers up, so we had to have, like, up for every player, but credit where it's due. I tried to avoid the bumpers as much as possible, so, you know, be cracked, have bragging rights, and I did. So yeah, that's kind of my personal win for the week. I thugged through a migraine, got to play a lot of Japanese rhythm games, and went bowling, and didn't even touch the bumpers that much. Like, cinema, I know. But that's not the main yap. If you were to call me the yapper, my true yapping hasn't even started, because I have a little bit of a topic to a story I think I told you guys, even in City Folk of this, a few months ago. And when I say this is like the story of a lifetime, I mean it. So, flashback a few months, right? As many of you all know, because I mentioned it in a lot of videos at the time, you probably caught me saying it at one point, I went on a cruise to America and then spent a few days in New York City. Which was pretty fun. I pre-recorded a load of videos, so there wouldn't be like an interruption to, well, you guys watching stuff. You know, it was, as the kids say, pretty good. Do I really want that flask? No. In fact, do I? Deep blue tea. Now I'll get rid of that as well. We have a bit of space to go and get our flowers going. Ooh, 15,000 bells though. Ooh. But yeah, so whilst I was in New York City, I wanted to get some souvenirs. I've already apped about this, and I basically spent a day running between every single like nerd and collector shop that there was within a reasonable vicinity in that damn town, city even, trying to find like souvenirs for my friends or just cool stuff. Because my local area barely has like any sort of like nerd scene stuff like that, so yeah, I kind of spent a whole day running around finding all these different Funko Pops and stuff, getting like pretty damn lucky and all things considered. And you'd think that'd be the end of it, right? But there was one thing that eluded me. See, as some of you may know, if you follow me on Twitter, I'm like, we crazy over there. I'm sorry, did I miss? Just a whole cherry? And did it not grow because there was a flower there? Because if so, that is like pathetic on pathetic action. Can I just replant? Is that a rotten cherry? Perfect. I mean, maybe I accidentally planted it. Huh. Weird. But yes, there was one thing I wanted that I couldn't find. I found like statuettes of like obscure as hell characters I did not think. I found Osamatsu merch there, like what? But I could not find a Funko Pop of a very specific Dragon Ball character that I like. Zamasu, who could have guessed? Not me, but we blame Dragon Ball the Breakers for how that one ended up. But I scoured the entirety of New York City, and I, for the life of me, could not find a single piece of merch with that quirky little green man on. And that has like always annoyed me, because it's like, he evaded me. And if I'm not able to find merch of him in the biggest city in the world, barring like Tokyo, where they probably would, but you know, I don't think the America VODs are going to be coming out that soon. Not Japan VODs. Maybe one day though, they go crazy. I do still need to edit the elements of my America vlog now I think about it, but shh, nobody's gotta know. We say. But yeah, so I was kind of annoyed that he eluded me. And ever since I've been like, okay, but what if, you know, I just got him off the internet or etc. You know, it's one of those things where like, it evaded me and now it bothers me. So, after I went bowling the other day, I saw that there was a collector's shop in my local area, just a few bus stops down from where I had to go a bit further out my way to get it, but just a collection shop in my local town near this bowling alley where I was like, I'm gonna have a look in that. Not even intending to like find this specific Funko Pop, because I kind of given up on it. Like, it was made like, what, 2018, out of print, not a mega popular one, so they're not going to keep making them. It's like, I had given up on that, but I wanted to get him a statue of Gamma 2, who's another one of my favourite Dragon Ball characters, thinking, okay, they just released a load of new statues, they've probably got that in stock. Anyway, so I go in, they did not have what I was hoping they would have, which is like, fine. All's fair in, I don't know, going out on the town and whatnot, I guess. And I just have a quick courteous look down the Funko Pops aisle. I do a pass. And of course, my guy ain't there, at least on my first pass. But there just so happens to be somebody stood at the other end of the aisle. This place is cramped. So I turn around and go back up the Funko Pop aisle. And Dave, you guess who you think I see just poking out at me when I'm looking at it from a different point of view? Just kind of sat there, on the shelf, just horizontally, just barely glimpsing my line of sight. Yeah. So, I kind of like lost my mind. Like, it's very hard to explain how funny that is. Because I live in like a nowhere town where there is no scene for that, and you tell me that guy had him in stock and multiple shops in New York didn't? Eh? As they say in the in anime, Nandayo. Is that right? We're not gonna pretend I know Japanese because I don't. But no, it was like a crazy surreal moment because it's like, oh, you're telling me I didn't find him in the city that never sleeps, and I found him this random local shop. Not just once. No, they had 2 in stock. And you know what? On principle, yeah, I did buy 2. Level of greed they talk about in the Bible. But it was like a horrific full circle moment where I went in thinking for one thing, and then I came out with another thing. It's crazy. It baffles me, but I cannot be happy that it panned out that way. It's crazy. It's cool. Same day, I also bought a Dragon Ball movie on Blu-ray and HMV too, on super discount. Turns out it comes with the movie on Blu-ray and then 4K Blu-ray, and it's like, you know, it's a pretty good week. Anyway, I forgot I needed to dispose of you. There. Anyway, no one else. No, that guy isn't in, but who isn't here? But yeah, no, that's just like my victory thing for the week, because it's like, fuck yeah. Like, yeah, I'm hurt, and I'm aching. But you want to know what I do have? 2 Zamasu Funko Pops, and Dragon Ball Superhero on 2 types of discs for the lower price of £15 with the holographic disc case. Like, bro, it's greatest feeling in the world. And hopefully you guys are able to like kind of get a vibe like that, even if you don't particularly care for what I'm saying, if you know what I mean. Like, hopefully you kind of know a similar feeling that you can translate into your own interests. But it was just, oh, okay, I wasn't really paying too much attention, but I guess we found Stitches' book. It's a blue nurse's uniform. I'm going to sell that so quickly. I just am. But yeah, no, it's great though. It's like, I may feel like death, but I've got 2 of those Funko Pops. It's like, mwah, I love it. I love it. And oh, Phineas. Well, I guess we can go and say hi to him. Is he going to give me a badge for my diligent efforts in honestly, I can't think what diligent efforts I would have put in. Persistence, if anything else. I don't know, we'll figure it out. But yeah, oh god, everything aches though. It's like, again, weirdly, looking at my computer monitor, it's not setting my eyes off. I don't know, maybe they're adjusted to it, but you know, my back is killing me right now though. But it's like, I figured though, the thing is my back's going to be killing me regardless. So it's like, I just figured, why not walk in and record something? Like, you know what I mean? It's like, I mean, you guys have probably heard me yap on about as, I ended up owing her money. Wow. But, you know, you guys have heard me yap on about this before. When I'm ill, I take it as a challenge. Like, I'm sorry, this illness wants me to rest and be in bed with a hot water bottle and a lem sip? Nah. Back-to-back recordings. Like, the insane part of my brain is legitimately going, yeah, you should do that 3-hour Danganronpa recording just to show this migraine who's boss. Horrific idea. Again, do as I say, not as I do, and I'm saying, awful, do not do. No. But the other part of my brain is going like, that'd be really funny. I mean, I'm sure I've told the story before, but one time I felt awful during COVID. I was doing my Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword Let's Play. Had a dungeon to do, and I was like rough. I was losing my voice, and I was like, nope, this isn't getting one over on me. Ancient Cistern dungeon, and it took forever. But in the end, not the best video, but it's a video I ended up being proud of, because it's like, you know what? Go on. Just go you, me in the past. Good on you. Granted, the bits where I had to voice the characters aren't the best, but it's one of those moments where it's like, you know what, yeah, you did show that illness to his boss. Because, like, I don't know. I've got very weird perspectives on things. You know, I should just write a book. I feel as though that would be the best way to explain my many weird takes on things. But you know what I mean? It's like, that's kind of like it's like, yeah, I expected this. But it's one of those things, like, it's a fun story, and it's like, I remember that, and doing that, and I have something to look back on. Whereas, like, would I just remember being ill, if you know what I mean? Like that's a memory. Me being ill ain't a memory. I'll just memory hold that day, if I hadn't done that. So in a way, like, you know what I mean? It's like my little, leg up over it. I really should write a book, though. I feel as though that'd be New York Times bestseller, weirdest takes known to man. Anyway, look the outdoors. You ventured out from your house to explore nature as well. Well, how admirable. I hope he is giving badges to all the good boys and girls like you. Why, I'm Phineas, the badge man. I can tell you what you've done and how good you've been. All of that just from one look. So about you then, let me take a look. Oh, I see, I see. Ah, it seems that the gardening bug has bit you. You're so kind-hearted to think about the town's environment. Makes this old man so happy. I have the perfect badge for you. Is there a badge for how often my controller can disconnect and reconnect within a single episode? It's a really important badge, so we keep it safe along with your town pass card. If there's a badge mark on the lower left-hand side of your TPC, you can see your badges at any time. I get the feeling you've been working extra hard, so we'll come by again to give you another badge. In the meantime, live each day to the fullest and try new things. I got the backyard gardener badge. Someone recognized how I love flowers and greenery. I mean, I would say just how much I like letting my town overgrow, but that works too. If you've been gonna bring you a new badge. Okay, so not got anything else. I would have thought I'd done more. Because I mean, Phineas comes in and welcome Amiibo, right? So you'd think maybe he'd lock in a little and give me all the ones I had a backlog on, but I guess not. They're gonna string me along. Fine. Fine. Anyway, what was I? Oh yeah, the book. I really should just write a book at some point. I mean, actually, I was yapping about this in I think it was City Folks Late Night episode the other day. Yeah, but I've basically had an idea for something I wanted to do for like ages. I never got to do it. And I opened a notepad the other day and just kind of got to like jotting my ideas down concrete. At least they weren't rattling around in my head. Which is nice. Because you might think I'm just yapping into the void for these 23 minutes. But it's like, no, I have a text file. I did things. Anyway, Fossil. How we doing? Also, I think my family just got back in, so apologies if you can hear, like, echoey noises in the background. They are discussing things. Ankle torso, and let me give this back to you. We really are drowning in money, though. Like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Like, we're not doing bad. I mean, how's our homework looking? Again, I can't remember. We'll just blame my forgetfulness. And my repeat... Oh, I forgot pressing those. Took a photo. Oopsies. But how is our stuff looking? Have a little bit of a gander at the post office. Obviously, it's not going to be 100 because we still need to go sell that fossil, but how are we doing? Also, I need to find Marshall because I was going to talk to him later and then I didn't, so... I should get my head in the game more. So selecting the following options, repay loan, and... Okay, 348,000. It's not too bad, but if I deposited, like, what, 35,000? Okay, so we got a decent bit in here, actually. Again, like, part of me is wondering, like, okay, would it be the quote-unquote meta to just stockpile cash, until, you know what I mean, like, because I'm not really going to be doing too much with my house, so why not just stockpile a load of cash, get the rewards for doing that, and then, like, just get all the interest from doing that? Like, if I cap that out, I'm getting 100k free per month in-game, like, ooh, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Right, but Marshall, where are you? Where? I will find you, Marshall. There's no escaping me. You can't escape me. I'm going to find you one way or another. I said I'd talk to you, and so I will. I'm obliged to. It's simply the law, or something like that. Well, that said, I really should do some more public works projects. I haven't built one in ages. I've just been a house guy. Then again, I guess I really haven't had... Yeah, I suppose I haven't had too many public works projects actually requested, so it's like... Yeah. I should actually go do an island episode where I just get a load of medals and get the wetsuit. So in case you don't know, you can like kind of force your villagers into giving you those prompts. If you just get a wetsuit and like hide out in the far right corner of the ocean, it's it is helpful. It's helpful. I think if we farmed a few, it'd be pretty good. Okay, you're not Marshall, but you are Pippi. Whoa, it's you. See, I'm totally being nice to you, even though you haven't talked to me for a while. So if you want to say on woohoo terms, don't be such a stranger, little hair. As someone who plays The Sims, Pippi, I don't really want to be on what you call woohoo terms. Awful. Like, wasn't The Sims 4? Well, even Sims 4. There's been like a phrase in The Sims for ages, and you tell me they still decide to stick it in. Nintendo, the company, do you mind? You know, I may not find Marshall, but I can build like a snowman and we can just pretend it's him. All in favour, say aye, forever hold your peace. Beautiful. Plus, I'm like a few minutes out because I had like 3 false starts to this recording, so yeah, we got a bit more time left, and you know what, I do feel like playing bingo. You thought the addiction was gone, but you were wrong. It was just lying dormant. No one knew, but it was here the whole time. Or something similar to that. But seriously, where are you, weird squirrel? Like, you just vanished into the ether. He's like, I'm gone, I'm heading out now. Goodbye, everybody. Which, you know what? Fair enough. Anyway, that looks pretty good. Let's go get the other one, which was somewhere here. Okay, I'm surprised that hadn't been pushed into the river yet, actually. That's... Hey, I'll take the wins I can get, as odd as they seem. And, I mean, this should be the right size once I roll it over, right? I just gotta steer it nice and clear of the river, and... Okay, if we do a warm lap around the house, I think we're cooking with gas, as the kids say. That's what the kids say nowadays, right? I don't know, I'm 22. I'm not allowed to be hip with the kids anymore. I need to be old and senile and stuff. And not up to date in slang. But lovely, lovely, lovely. I think I've read this a billion times before. Please, just let me play bingo. It's a problem. I really do need 29, 17, 14, 12, 49, or 20. So there's a whole... Oh, okay, 49 wouldn't go amiss. Ooh. And the number of the day is... 49. Well, I mean, I understand it's kind of rigged to get you a bingo nice and quickly, but... Hell yeah. Thank you, Mr. Snowman. I appreciate you. But I guess we'll have one last look for Marshall. If not, we'll get to wrapping this one up. No need to drag this one out for longer than necessary, if purely because me throat hurts and I kind of want to get a lem sip. No. Nah. That's definitely not the reason I'm ending early. Nah. I'm built different. This illness isn't getting one over on me and making me fatigued. No, 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 no. Again, I'm off to record like 3.5 hours of Danganronpa trials. Granted, most of that I don't have to speak for, but like... Yeah. Yeah. It's about the message. Okay, genuinely, yeah. I think that was as good a sign as any, though, for me to stop yapping. So yeah, if you have enjoyed this slightly more delirious than usual episode, and then make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. As always, it helps a bit. Lets me know that you do want to see more of this and all that good stuff. And yeah, we're still not going to find Bloody Marshall, are we? No, he's just gone. Just gone. Never to be seen again. Well, fly high, sweet prince. And until next time, with all that said and all that aside, thanks for watching, guys. My name has been Neremik, and peace out.